so green?
Oh my gosh.
I think my brother changed the ISO on this. Should I be in Fallout today? Is that the theme?
Sure.
I got the Fallout 3 like effect on me right now. I don't know why. Kind of weird.
For some reason my camera's like in between focus. So it like is somewhat focused but looks like kind of blurry, so it looks like I'm in like a dream sequence in a movie.
Yeah. You've been like that the last few episodes.
And it's just when I use the camera as a webcam. When I use it as a normal camera, it looks fine. I don't have any focusing issues. There's nothing wrong. It's only when I use it as a webcam does it do this. And I keep forgetting to adjust the settings on the camera because there should be a setting I can change to make it run better as a webcam. I just haven't done it.
Is it? I like looking at myself on Discord. Why am I so green? I got a green hue to me, bro. So weird.
See,
but maybe it should be green.
On one monitor, you look normal colored, but on this monitor, it gives you like a yellow tint.
That's just true. Hold on. What do I look on this one? No, I think it's just the camera. It's kind of weird.
It probably is the camera. It's just I just had to point that out that my two monitors have vastly different color properties.
Oh yeah, mine do too. One of mine is slightly less yellow than the other one. It's kind of weird.
It's jarring sometimes.
It really is. It pissed me off back in the day because I never had like proper like colors or whatever onto it, and it pissed me off. How do I look on?
Should I look at this screen the whole time so it looks like I'm talking to you more? Hey,
that's
buddy.
what I tried.
How's it going? Because you are constantly looking the wrong direction. So when we actually in the video, we're just talking opposite of each other. I could flip it. I just choose not to.
It's because I'm on Discord? Hold on. I'm going to test something. Just continue talking.
Welcome to the podcast. Alex has disappeared, now giving me a red tint and ruining my focus even more. I'm the host. I'm Caleb. Co-host Alex is green for some reason.
Hold on, I'm back. Yeah, the camera's just making me green today. I don't know why.
Yeah, this is this week's episode, and there's news. I have news. Do you have news?
Is it the Pope is gone?
And the Pope is now Chicago.
Does that mean deep dish pizza is now holy? I've been asking myself that question this whole day.
I think so. I think that's what that means. God approves the deep dish.
One of God's greatest creations.
But the Bears will still only get a
how do we get a Chicagoan Pope before a quarterback that can at least go over 500 yards? I like Detroit, by the way. So I'm just saying.
Poor Bears.
Bears are ass.
I do.
Over forever will be ass. Oh, there we go.
I don't like. They always look so promising at the start of a season, and then just immediately fumble. No pun intended. Fumble as the season goes on.
Yeah, possibly could be the greatest failures in football.
Like, it's bad when the whole division was doing exceptional last year, except for the Bears.
Have I ungreened now?
I think you're ungreen.
How the fuck did that work? Hold on. If I just turn my camera and try to remove the green from my computer, will I be I think it worked. I don't know. Alex is having camera issues. Totally Oblivious versus the
The
camera.
camera.
Cameramas
This is
season 4.
the camera arc. We're constantly fighting cameras and lag. Apparently, you're gone.
No, I hit
Oh.
I hit the wire. I cannot touch the wire connecting the computer. It's right next to my foot. So there you go.
Perfect. What a perfect thing to exist. But yeah, there is a Chicago Pope now. That's all they were talking about at work today.
The Pope.
Do you know much about this guy? I know you knew more about the Filipino candidate.
Yeah. So from what I can tell from, I guess I'll call him Pope Leo Porpoise. First Porpoise president. So from what I can understand from Leo, so you're hearing my, there we go. So what I understand is that Leo, from the basics, so the worst thing he's ever done, right, as a pope, is turned a blind eye to God, I hate it. Turned a blind eye away from like priests in Peru and in the U.S. touching kids.
Oh,
so that's his biggest like fault, from what we know. And
par for the course.
Par for the course. I unironically, somebody was like complaining about that on TikTok and Twitter. It's just like it's the Catholic Church.
There are a disproportionate amount of that occurring. So I almost feel like them having to address that is kind of like a moot point at this point, because they are like that they're already aware of it. So I feel like I feel like it should go without saying that you condemn such a thing. I feel like in his defense, that's not something that you necessarily should have to say that you condone. That.
Yeah.
But also I do understand why they would want more somebody who's more
and then vocal. I think he also said like the F slur maybe once or twice. But that was back in the 90s or like the early 2000s.
He was playing Xbox.
So like from what we can tell, he's a pretty moderate guy, and then also when it comes to his like American politics, he doesn't like Vance or Trump. So on the surface level, this is probably like the most neutral.
This is a very neutral
or best case scenario.
Yeah, I mean,
that's not bad. Like could be better.
It sounds like most people aren't like disappointed in any way or shocked, really, other than the fact that he's an American.
Which is so weird. Now, I know a lot of people were complaining about it. I remember a lot of people were like, oh my God, American imperialism and da-da-da-da-da. And I went, the papal state doesn't do that kind of like rulings, right? It's probably, I can't believe I'm going to say this, the papal state probably has the best voting system, point blank. All motherfuckers have no access to the outside world. They get a paper, and then they're in there for like 2-3 hours, and they go, well, we didn't find anybody. We'll do it tomorrow.
Oh, keep trying. Yeah, I mean...
it's not a bad thing. And like he doesn't seem crazy.
It sounds like he's decent from what little I've heard about him. At the very least, decent. One of the guys at work was saying that it sounds like he's kind of going to keep with the kind of the same ideologies that Pope Francis had.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not Catholic, but I mean, big moment for the religious world still.
Yeah, it's It's an okay scenario. It's not going to devolve into anything like crazy. I would
Yeah,
say, unless he goes 360 and just starts going absolutely insane. But I highly
he
doubt it.
takes off his mask and is truly Satan hiding amongst us.
Hey, he came from Chicago, bro. It's the closest thing to O Block going to be in the Papal State as it gets, bro.
The closest thing to hell one could possibly get. Chicago.
No,
I thought that's what you were gonna say.
No. Florida would fit that statement more.
That
Florida's
is true.
terrible.
That is
On
true.
another note, speaking about Florida, GTA 6
Delayed.
has ass physics and that, but
wait,
they delayed
it. Wait a minute.
They delayed the game for ass physics, bro. The amount of ass that was in that last trailer was insane.
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch? You want to do a live reaction?
Yeah, I'm not interested in the game, but I am interested in the culture behind it.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Like the gaming culture is more what I'm interested. I don't plan on playing it, but I am interested. I'm interested for the interests of other people. Is that weird to say?
No, totally. No, you're fine. Hold on. Also, if there's any gunshots in the background of my audio, it's because my brother is playing The Last of Us 2 on his fucking on his big speakers.
Man, the Last of Us Season 2 is getting everybody on board.
Yeah. Game-wise, yes. So here's the game. Should I just mute the audio? There is music playing in this.
Yeah, I don't need audio. I don't need it.
Here it is. Caleb, is yours on full screen on your side for the recording?
No, I'm just going to leave it small and then I'll make it big in post.
Oh, in post. Okay. Well, here you go. Start of the trailer.
All right. What are we looking at? Alex, sing the music that you think would fit.
I don't know.
Mr. Florida man walking down with a tan. Yeah, it's me. I'm a Florida man. Yep, let me just go in my shack. Driving my truck down the neighborhood. Game. Backhand! Give me that money. Man, look at these flights. I gotta get out of this place. But first I gotta hit the beach. Muscle Beach, that is.
Oh, hold on.
I gotta get my beer post.
No. Look at this. So this is, I think the idea of this is all in-game. Right?
Yeah.
It's not pre-rendered. Look at the beer bottles.
Very shiny. Looks very realistic.
The water is moving, or the beer in the beer bottles is moving.
It is. I'm going to say it now. This looks like a movie.
Yeah.
Like, this doesn't even look like a game. It looks like a movie. Yeah. Cops in Florida, they go hand in hand. Hey, man, I'm trying to find myself my Florida friend, Florida man in jail.
And I think with her model,
Florida woman, you're free from prison. Yeah, give me a hug. And no thanks. We're going to do something more than hug.
Yeah, no.
Oh, whoa. Clink.
Apparently, there's a little bit of a rumor with the female protagonist. I know she has a name. I can't remember it right now. Is that they actually updated her model? She looks different compared to the first trailer. They made her like sexier. The physics, bro. I can't.
I think I know who the target audience is.
It's for certain people, bro.
Yeah, were you guys dancing in my club? Yeah, get them, boys. They were dancing in our club. Well, I need you off the case. Whoa, bam. Well, yeah, so anyway, sex? That's not the dolphins. Whoa, all right, sex it is. Whoa, party. You heard of Florida Man? Well, welcome to Florida Man Guns. I can't believe this. You're watching Florida Man Guns instead of sleeping with me. Let's go jet ski. Let's go chase a plane. Let's go have sex again. Whoa. Yeah, I know what you guys did last night.
And there you go. There's the GTA 6.
Wow.
But it is definitely a game. It is a game.
It is a game indeed.
Isn't there? Hold on. There, you want to know something crazy? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Not the ass picture. I don't care about the ass. That's everyone on Twitter, bro. They spent $150 million on getting the ass fat to move correctly. Where is it?
Which is unnecessary.
But you know what? I have to argue though. I think it is for what GTA is trying to
For
make
what
a
they
joke out of,
are,
I
then
think
yes.
it is. It's kind of like the whole. Okay. I want to say this right now on camera. I think GTA as a franchise is actually a very, very good commentary. Like very, very good. But I don't think I've really seen anybody really dive into the GTA stories, at least on a major scale. And
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited for it. But I'm trying to look. It's not in this scene, no. Because there's a point, I think it's near the end, where they're right here. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can grab it. Oh, it's right here. Right here. Hold on with this ammunition shot. Ah! Look at the fizz in the bottle, Caleb.
Ooh.
Look at. There's fizz in the and a seagull.
And condensation.
That's insane, dude. Look at also this multi-directional lighting. Oh my god, bro! I can't wait for this fucking game. I can't play it on PC till it comes out way later, bro. That pisses me off.
Really?
That pisses me off so much. No, I have to play it on consoles.
Dang.
And shit. Because I think that's kind of the lore or the info right now. But
would it be available through the Xbox app on a computer?
that is a good point. I don't know yet, but like GTA 6 is looking like the shit.
Well, I mean, it coming out next year is definitely good for any other game coming out this year.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter is up there in the runnings for Game of the Year now.
It's crazy.
It's been in my mind.
Yeah, no, I agree. I need to play the new update and stuff. I just haven't gotten the time to do it, but
yeah, we already missed out on the Spring Festival.
Yeah, that was not something I was like dying to come back.
There wasn't really much to it.
No,
it was just a thing. But wow, that's gaming news.
Gaming news is like that. It's look next year, man. I hope I'm able to live till next year. That's all I'm praying for.
I hope I'm able to live till next year. What's happening?
I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's see what an economic situation I am in the near future.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So, other than that, what are we yapping about today? I want to listen to some jazz.
Ooh, yeah. You know what? I thought I had a topic coming into today. I forgot.
How do you forget, bro?
So
you might be the most forgettable person I know. Like, you forget everything.
Look, I've been busy.
Top 10 sea names. Number 1, California.
I thought you were going to say Clancy.
No. Rainbow Six Siege. Get that shit out of here.
All right, hold on while I come up with an idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Never mind. There goes my theory. That's gone.
What was your original? What was your theory then? I'm so curious.
I thought AI was taking over faster than I thought, but apparently it's just when you look up shocked gorilla that you get an abundance of AI images. Anyway,
what is the most? It's probably porn. I don't even know why I'm bother asking.
Should that be the topic? How far of a rabbit hole can we go down before we find something not safe for work?
You know what? Sure, that will be the challenge.
The episode will begin to end once we find something not safe for work.
Yeah, so give me something.
So we gotta figure out the most safe and
hold on. I know what game we're gonna play. We're gonna do that, right? But we have to click Wikipedia links.
Okay.
Oh, so we're gonna
Does
start off on
Wikipedia have stuff like that?
Fuck yeah! You can find some crazy shit on Wikipedia.
Okay.
Or do you want to go through images?
Which one do you think's more entertaining?
Gorillas or Wikipedia, because with Wikipedia you'll end up realizing like, what the fuck? How did I go from gorillas to like, I don't know, something wild?
I guess we are already here.
Yeah.
I sure wish the shared screen wasn't so blurry and that it didn't shrink our cameras so much when I zoomed in.
Well, it's fine. It's like this is the main objective, so just do that.
Okay.
I didn't know there was two types of gorillas. There's Western and Eastern gorillas. So what should we click to get something crazy?
Let's see.
Or should I go back up to the top?
That's what the problem is I can't really read. I know that says Western gorilla, but it kind of looks like it says Western genie. Oh, there we go. That's better. That's better.
I zoomed in for you.
Cloud forests.
Where the fuck is that?
Unless that doesn't say cloud forests.
We can go into the guerrilla warfare.
No, that's getting too close. Guerrilla tactics, too sexual.
Too sexual. Okay, cloud forest. Here it is.
Cloud forests.
Wow, I didn't know this. Tree ferns in the cloud forest of Mount Kamblupu Baro. Fucking
Borneo.
Borneo.
All right, wow. I picked that one. I'll let you pick the next one.
Okay.
But also, what are cloud forests? Go back up. I want to read what this is. A cloud forest, also called a water forest, primus forest, or tropical montane cloud forest, is generally a tropical or subtropical evergreen montane moist forest characterized by persistent, frequent, or seasonal low-level cloud cover. Usually at the canopy level, formally described in the International Cloud Atlas as Silva Gunner.
Silver Gunner. He still has a channel, by the way. He never got taken down. Fun fact.
I thought it did.
No, he's still up there. I found it the other day.
Anyway, cloud forests often exhibit an abundance of mosses covering the ground and vegetation, in which case they are referred to as mossy forests. Mossy forests usually develop on the saddles of mountains, where moisture introduced by settling clouds is more effectively retained. All right, cool. Now I know what a cloud forest is.
Yeah, we're learning today.
We're learning until we find something that our eyes should not be seeing.
Let's go to Thailand.
No, that's too close. We're getting too. It's your choice.
It is my choice. Let's go to Thailand.
Alex wants to end the episode.
No, I'm enjoying it.
Is this what the game we're gonna play? Is I'm gonna try to find the least likely thing.
I could easily go to Vietnam, and we can find some fucked up shit.
But it's my choice. It's my choice.
I know. Maybe that's the game. We'll see how long this lasts.
Thailand. Yeah, scroll down a little bit.
It's a kingdom? I didn't even know that. Who's the king?
Good question.
Hold on. There's a king of Thailand? Wait a minute.
Oh.
Who?
I mean, I guess they had to have a leader. I just didn't know it was a king.
That's insane. Interesting. Okay, well, it's up to you. Where do you want to go? You can click any link you want. Any blue ones.
You know what? Let's go to...
I go back up to the top. Ooh, elephants.
Elephants. I like elephants.
You want elephants?
No. I want to see. Let's look at
Golf. There's a Gulf of Thailand.
largest country.
Largest country? Like, what do you mean?
Actually,
As a link or
coup d'etat in 2014. Let's look at that.
where was the coup d'etat?
It's in that center paragraph.
Oh, coup d'etat in 24. There was a coup in 2014.
There's a coup on May
Oh,
22nd, 2014. Royal
Uh-huh.
Thai Armed Forces, led by General Priyat Chan-o-cha, the commander-in-chief of the Royal Thai Army, launched a coup d'etat in the 12th since the country's first coup in 1932.
They've
Oh,
had
wow.
12?
That's
Damn.
crazy. That's insane.
We're learning today on this podcast.
It's educational. The military established the junta called the National Council for Peace and Order. Their coup ended the political conflict between the military-led regime and democratic power, which had been present since the 2006 Thai coup d'etat, known as the unfinished coup. 7 years later, it developed into the 2020-2021 Thai protest to reform the monarchy of Thailand.
Interesting.
All right, Alex, your choice. Where are we going next? What do we want to learn about?
Currently, we're in Thailand. I didn't know I'd be in Thailand of all places. The Constitutional Court, martial law. Damn. Unsuccessful talks.
Mm.
So is their government like kind of like the British Parliament? Damn, look
I
at
think
this
so.
guy.
I think most countries kind of operate like that now.
I'm 16. My brother is blasting somebody right now in Last of Us. He's just dude.
I couldn't tell if that was in my reality or if that was on you through the
No, it's
computer.
on my end. My brother is blasting somebody right now. Let's see. I'm just seeing right now. Future roles, royal endorsement, fascism.
Fascism, the first picture.
Why are they posting up like that, bro?
That's a good question. Why does he look like that?
Why
does Mussolini look so awkward?
You know that Adolf was on Fent?
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, he was doing some crazy ass drugs, dude.
Like Mussolini looks like you know what they look like? They look like two kids who are like trying to not, like one's trying not to laugh while their teacher's scolding them, and the other one is like trying to suck up to the teacher.
You know what these two are? These are the after effects of the fall of the Roman Empire, bro. Or the fall of the Holy Roman Empire.
It's true.
Absolutely
Maybe we were
insane.
wrong a couple episodes back. Maybe the rise of fascism's always started by goobers.
It always is, dude. It always is. Who fucking thought either of these two were good at their jobs? It's just uneducated and racism. That's all it is.
Mussolini literally just looks like a goober right there.
Does, dude. This is not the face of a man I would trust. Neither of them are.
Definitely not intelligent.
Yeah,
let's see. Where should we go next?
I don't know. It's up to you. We got genocide. I guess we're not gonna skip that one. The Holocaust.
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh.
Yeah,
oh boy. Oh boy. We got some doozies of.
We do.
Of things.
Remember, we started off on Gorilla, by the way.
We did start off on Gorilla.
We were on fascism.
Shoot.
We got George Orwell. We got that one. Neo-fascism. I hate the word neo in front of words. It's just
except for Neo Bowser City in Mario Kart. That's cool.
Ku Klux Klan?
Ooh, let's see.
We got ancient Greece.
I don't like ancient Greece.
French Revolution. Okay. We got Nietzsche. We got philosophers in here. Dude, fascism is actually a very interesting fucking concept.
There's a lot of stuff.
Fascism is not a regular like political ideology. There's a lot. Do they include this? Widespread social life and views human condition being seized. So See, that's not right. That's not right. I mean, maybe a few of them, but Frederick was not the survival of the fittest type of guy. That's kind of a fuck up on that one, on that part. Interesting. Reflections, political religion, general strike, futurism. What the fuck is this? Oh, that's the art movement and shit.
Oh.
Here's Hitler when he actually had a proper fucking
His real stash.
Yeah, we're just looking over stuff now.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? We're just chilling with the boys.
Me and the boys.
The boys after we
Me and the boys on the last day of school. Or is that the first day of school?
Maybe it's the first.
Let's look at...
On October 24th, 1922, the Fascist Party held its annual Congress in Naples, where Mussolini ordered black shirts to take over the... Jesus. These guys are so weird, dude. This guy right here is the reason why people moved. This guy's the reason why we have pizza.
That's the reason we have pizza. Yeah, wait a minute. Thanks, Mussolini.
Left the Italian countryside, and we got pizza.
Thanks, Mussolini. What a great guy giving us pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Hey, we got the church.
Hey, a church. On topic. You know what? Let's go back up a little bit.
Okay.
A little more.
Okay.
A little more.
Okay.
A little more. Family values.
Okay. Family values. Conservatism. Okay.
Family values, sometimes referred to as familial values, are traditional or cultural values that pertain to the family structure, function, roles, beliefs, attitudes, and ideals. Additionally, the concept of family values may be understood as a reflection of the degree to which familial relationships are valued within an individual's life.
Interesting. All right. Well, I guess it's my
It's
turn.
your choice.
Rather than governments. Okay, we are in the United States. The barrier of family values has been used by the U.S. political right to express oppression.
No, gosh, no! No, not already! No!
Feminism, gender diversity, secularism, and atheism. That's actually pretty good. This is a pretty good article. Like news or information wise.
There's no way. There's no way.
This is too easy.
You're gonna keep it going.
I'm gonna keep it going. That's too easy.
That's too easy.
Because I can just do this one, bro, and it's game over.
Oh no.
Let me see. I'm noticing a fucking trend where family values are just they don't like sex. Why the fuck does that make sense?
Isn't that the base family value is to create the family?
Wow, this is a very fucking tiny section.
Oh gosh.
Okay, there's a whole bunch of here. We got principles here. We'll try to do something else. I only will choose them if I have no other options. I guess that's
okay.
the rule I'll say.
This might go on for a long time then. It could have ended right there.
Right here, bro. I could have just easily clicked that. It would have been game over.
Game over. I lose.
Yeah. Well, we won't count it, though.
Technically, there's no winning scenario for me. There's only delaying my losing.
Yeah, we're having fun with it. State religion. Let's do state religion.
Yeah, sure. State religion is a religion or creed officially endorsed by a sovereign state. A state with an official religion, also known as a confessional state, while not a secular state, is not necessarily a theocracy. State religions are official or government-sanctioned establishments of a religion, where public spending on the maintenance of a church property and clergy is unrestricted, but the state does not need to be under the legislative control of the clergy as it would in a theocracy.
Interesting.
Let's go with creed.
Creed? Okay. All right. A creed known as confession of faith, a symbol or a statement of faith. Okay, interesting. A statement of shared beliefs of a community, often religious community, with summarizations in its core tenets. My
Okay.
brother is fighting the last of the zombies right now. Jesus is Lord.
Jesus.
We got a lot of Jesus. We went from gorilla to Jesus, by the way. Need to clarify
We
that.
did. We did indeed.
The Bible, heretics. I want heretics.
Heresy is any belief or theory that is strongly at variance with established beliefs or customs, particularly the accepted beliefs or religious law of a religious organization. A heretic is a proponent of heresy. Heresy in Christianity, Judaism, and Islam has at times been met with censure ranging from excommunication to the death penalty.
That's
Let's
fucking crazy. You want to do death
go.
penalty?
Let's go to death penalty, baby.
You want
I
to?
already know blasphemy is getting us somewhere that probably is bad, so I'm going death penalty.
We're going death penalty.
Lock in.
Okay, death penalty. Capital punishment is also known as a death penalty, and formerly called judicial homicide. That sounds so much worse.
That
Is the state
makes it sound bad.
is the state sanctioned killing of a person of punishment for an actual or supposed misconduct. The sentence ordering that of an offender be punished in such a manner is known as the death sentence, and the acting of carrying out the sentence is known as an execution. A prisoner who has been sentenced to death awaits execution is condemned and is commonly referred to being on death row. Etymologically, the term capital, I'm going to skip all that, refers to being execution by beheading, but executions are carried out by many methods, including hanging, shooting, lethal injection, stoning. Jesus fucking Christ!
Apparently, they still do.
They still do it.
Shoot, like for military traders, they'll still line them up and gun them down.
That's crazy.
I guess that's still something they do.
Yeah, there's a lot more.
All right, what's your pick?
Let's see. There's a lot. We got a crazy area.
Oh no! Oh gosh, we're already in bad territory again.
Let's do piracy. Fuck
Piracy. Piracy is an act of robbery or criminal violence by ship or boat-borne attackers upon another ship or coastal area, typically with the goal of stealing cargo and other valuable goods. Those who conduct acts of piracy are called pirates, and vessels used for piracy are called pirate ships. The earliest documented instances of piracy were in the 14th century BC, when sea peoples, a group of ocean raiders, attacked the ships of the Aegean and Mediterranean civilizations. Narrow channels which funnel shipping into predictable routes have long created opportunity for piracy, as well for the privateering and commerce raiding.
Okay, I think I'll establish a new rule. We can only click the links of the first two paragraphs.
Okay. I think that's fair. Let's go Gibraltar.
The Gibraltar? Which one's that one?
That's second paragraph, first blue word.
Gibraltar. Okay. All right. So here's our first two paragraphs. Can't move from here.
Okay.
You want to read it or me? Yeah, I guess it is me.
We'll trade
is
it off.
A British overseas territory and city located at the southern tip of the Iberia Peninsula on the Bay of Gibraltar, near the exit of the Mediterranean Sea into the Atlantic Ocean. It has an area of 1.68 kilometers and is bordered to the north by Spain. The landscape is dominated by the Rock of Gibraltar, at the foot of which is densely populated town area. Gibraltar is home to 34,000 people, primarily Gibraltarians. There's a few more sentences, but I'm not going to go into it.
All right, what's your word? Where are we clicking?
I can go back into World War II, bro.
Just start looping.
No. That's too easy. I really want to find like a fucked up one, like one that just goes crazy. I want to do no. What am I feeling here? I'll do the Napoleonic Wars.
The Napoleonic Wars were a global series of conflicts fought between the French First Republic, First French Empire under the first consul and emperor of the French, Napoleon Bonaparte, against a fluctuating army of European coalitions. The wars originated in political forces arising from the French Revolution and from the French Revolutionary Wars and produced a period of French domination over the continental Europe. The wars were categorized as 7 conflicts, 5 named after the coalitions that fought Napoleon, plus 2 named after the respective theaters. The War of the Third Coalition, the War of the Fourth Coalition, the War of the Fifth Coalition, the War of the Sixth Coalition, War of the Seventh Coalition, the Peninsula War, and the French invasion of Russia. Let's look at...
The Roman Empire.
Let's look at Uneasy
Gorilla,
Peace.
Uneasy Peace. I saw that at the bottom. Where was that? I just saw it. I'm fucking dumb. There
Right
it is.
there.
Uneasy Peace. The Treaty of Tislitz. Also collectively known as the Peace of Tislitz, German, Russian, were a 2 peace treaties signed by the French Emperor Napoleon in the town of Tislitz in July 1807, and the aftermath of the victory of Fruitaland at the end of the War of the Fourth Coalition. The first was signed on the 7th of July between Napoleon Bonaparte and Russian Emperor Alexander I when they met on a raft in the middle of the Nemean?
All right, everyone at home, you better remember this. There's a test after this.
Exactly. The second was signed with Prussia on the 9th. On 9. Is this right grammar? Or am I fucking
on
stupid?
9 July? It depends on the context, but it does read weird given.
Yeah. The treaties were made by the expense of the king, King Frederick William III of Prussia, who already agreed to a truce on the 25th of June after the Grande Armée had captured Berlin and pursued him to the easternmost front of the realm. Fun fact about this. So this is where I can actually give my 2 cents about this, since we're learning history apparently here on the episode. Because of because of Napoleon and what he did, he unironically caused the butterfly effect to the causing of World War One. Fun fact.
That's true. That's why they had those treaties in place for World War One.
Yep.
Let's go. We're really just going down the history tangent here.
I know. Yeah, I love it.
Let's go with.
Kind of like these paintings.
I want to go to Grande Armée.
Grande Armée. What? Armée. Fucking the French, bruh.
The Armée. The Grande Armée, French for Great Army, was the main military component of the French Imperial Army commanded by Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte during the Napoleonic Wars from 1804 to 1808. It won a series of military victories that allowed the French Empire to exercise unprecedented control over most of Europe. All right, we don't need to read all that.
Yeah.
Choose your next word.
Invasion of Russia, the Peace of France. I get 2. The French invasion of Spain sounds like low-key interesting. Or what if we just do Britain? Can I get to Britain to Warhammer? Can I do that?
We can try.
I'm gonna see if I can get to Britain.
All right.
God save the Queen! Hold on, wait a minute. This is.
What?
Why isn't this updated? It is 2025. Let me repeat that. I'm going to look in the camera when I say this. It is 2025. Why the fuck do we have a sousaphone recorder of God Save the Queen on Wikipedia. Get your shit together. My audio quality unrecorded sounds better than this shit.
Is that the same? That's the same song that we use as one of our American anthems.
We did. We stole a lot of this shit for funnies.
We just took it.
Yeah. The United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland was a union of the Kingdom of Great Britain and the Kingdom of Ireland into one sovereign state established in
Famine.
What?
I choose famine. Oh, the Great Irish Famine. Sorry, not just famine.
Fuck it.
The Great Famine, also known as the Great Hunger, was a mass period of starvation and disease in Ireland lasting from 1845 to 1852 that constituted a historical social crisis and had major impact on Irish society and history as a whole. The most severely affected areas were in the western and southern parts of Ireland, where Irish language was dominant. Hence, the period was contemporaneously known in Irish as Trashash, which literally translates to the bad life
and the hard times.
Oh man,
shit, that is terrible.
Sorry, Ireland.
No. We have to continue. The worst year of the famine was 1847, which became known as Black 47. The population of Ireland on the eve of the famine was 8.5 million. By 1901, it was 4.4 million. During the Great Hunger, roughly 1 million people died and 1 million people fled more to the country. I'm going to give another historical check here. So because of the famine is where the movie Sinners, by the way, exists. I haven't watched it yet. I want to.
Yeah, I want to watch that too. Apparently it's so good.
It really is. I need to. We both need to watch it. And this is what made racism. Fun fact. This or made modern racism, at least in America. This famine was so bad, Irish people moved in waves to America. So Jarrett's family, shout out Jarrett. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And because of all the influx of white people, they were not seen. The Irish and Italians were not seen as white people. So explain to me people of white complexion coming from the original country where they had the revolution and they're not considered white. That's some crazy
That's
ass
wild.
racism. That's wild racism.
They were just finding a way to hate at that point.
Yeah. And what's crazy is, so I'd have to look this up. I won't right now. But this famine was so bad, the country still hasn't recovered in some areas.
That's crazy.
So fun fact, there is like massive open like spots of land.
I was hearing about that. I didn't know that was still from the famine.
The famine this might be, at least in terms of the Western world, not the Eastern world, might be the worst famine ever. Because this happened in 1845. We are in the year 2025. That is nearly
200 years.
200 years later, and Ireland has still yet to have recovered.
That's actually wild.
Yeah. We've had 2 wars. That's crazy. I know. Is it my turn or your turn?
It is your turn. And there is a word that I really hope you choose because I really want to see if we get the opportunity to go down a different rabbit hole.
You want steamboats?
Yeah, I want steamboats.
Do you want steamboats?
I want steamboats.
Let's get steamboats. Okay. We'll give you the first like 2 paragraphs right here.
All
so
right.
I'll read it. A steamboat is a boat that is propelled primarily by steam power. That should be steam powered engine, typically driving propellers or paddle wheels. The term steamboat is used to refer to small steam powered vessels working on lakes, rivers, and short sea shipping. The development of steamboats led to a larger steamship, which is a seaworthy and often ocean-going ship. Steamboats sometimes use the prefix designation SS or SS for screw steamer, or PS for paddle steamer. However, these designations
Oh,
are often used for steamships.
wow. I was wondering why they were always called SS something.
Yeah, we were learning a lot today on the podcast.
Interesting. Let's go to. Oh, wait, wait, it's my choice.
It's your choice. I chose
Uh,
I chose steam for you.
let's go prefix designation.
Okay. Okay. Now we're oh god.
A ship prefix is a combination of letters, usually abbreviations, used in front of the name of a civilian or naval ship that has historically served numerous purposes, such as identifying the vessel's mode of propulsion, purpose, or ownership nationality. In the modern environment, prefixes are cited inconsistently in civilian service, whereas government service, the vessel's prefix is seldom omitted due to government regulations dictating that a certain prefix to be used. All right, Alex, I'm going to let you choose your next one.
Warships.
Yay!
I wonder if we can get to slave ships.
Oh
So
my
I can end this.
gosh.
I got Second World War again. We're back at the
We're
world.
wild. We're back at World War.
We got piracy. We're back at piracy.
Welcome back,
Oh.
piracy.
Oh, I know where I want to go. Oh no, it's your turn.
It's my turn.
Okay, go. Oh, I read it. A warship or combat ship is a naval ship that is used for naval warfare, usually that belong to the Navy branch of the armed forces of a nation. Though they have also been operated by individuals, cooperatives, and corporations. As well as being armed, warships are designed to withstand damage and are typically faster and more maneuverable than merchant ships. Unlike a merchant ship, which can carry cargo, a warship typically carries only weapons, ammunition, and supplies for its crew.
I'm saying merchant ships.
Merchant ships. Yeah, I don't think this is the. Oh, fuck me.
Oh no. Oh
yeah.
no.
Oh, yeah.
A merchant ship, merchant vessel, and trading vessel for merchantmen is a watercraft that transports cargo or carries passengers for hire. This is a contrast to pleasure craft, which are used for personal recreation, and naval ships, which are used for military purposes. All right,
Okay.
where are we going?
I'm gonna say this whole thing is like a whole paragraph. I've been kind of just like wherever the page starts is where I say it
Okay.
is. Let's see. What can I do? I can do Liberia. There's some probably fucked up transportation in Liberia. Flag of harbor, submarines, cargo
Oh my
vessels,
gosh.
tugboats, container ships. What do I want to do here?
Pleasure craft. Boating is a leisurely activity of traveling by boat or the recreational use of a boat, whether powerboats, sailboats, or man-powered vessels such as rowing and powering, focused on the travel itself as well as sports activities such as fishing. I choose fishing.
Okay, we're at fishing. Okay, we're at fishing. Fishing is the activity of trying to catch a fish. Fish are often caught in wildlife from the natural environment, freshwater or marine, but may also be caught from stock bodies of water such as ponds, canals, parks, wetlands, reservoirs. Fishing techniques include trawling, launching, jiggling, hand gathering, spearing, netting, shooting, trapping, as well as more destructive and illegal techniques such as electrocution, blasting, and poisoning. Wait a minute, Caleb, you got me down here. Let me see here. Whaling, I know whaling is crazy. I want to do illegal.
Illegal?
Illegal. Oh, this is illegal fishing. Oh shit.
You fool.
Okay.
Illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing is an issue around the world. Fishing industry observers believe that IUU occurs in most fisheries and accounts for up to 30% of total catches in some important fisheries. Let's go high seas.
Okay. All right. In the terms of international waters or transboundary waters apply where any of the following types of body of water transcend international boundaries: oceans, large marine ecosystems, enclosed, semi-enclosed regional seas, estuaries, rivers, lakes, groundwater systems, aquifers, and wetlands. Okay. So it's my turn. Latin.
Latin. Oh
Latin.
gosh, Latin is a classical language belonging to the Italic branch of the Indo-European languages. Latin was originally spoken by Latins in Latium, the Tower Tiber area around Rome, Italy. Through the expansion of the Roman Republic, it became the dominant language in the Italian peninsula, and subsequently throughout the Roman Empire. It has greatly influenced many languages, including English, having contributed many words to the English lexicon, particularly after the Christianization of the Anglo-Saxons and the Norman conquest. Latin roots appear frequently in technical vocabulary used by fields such as theology, the sciences, medicine, and law. So we can go back to theology.
Yeah, you want theology?
No. I want to go to language death.
Language death. This is actually pretty interesting. What the fuck was language death? There's language death.
I'm keeping us alive, baby.
I know. In linguistics, I could have ended this way earlier,
I know
but
you could have.
In linguistics, language death occurs when a language loses its native speaker, last native speaker. By extension, language extinction is when language is no longer known, including by second language speakers, when it becomes known as an extinct language. A related term is linguisticide. That's a crazy word. Linguicide. The death of a language from natural or political causes. What the fuck? That's crazy. All right. Now it's my turn. No. Couldn't be that easy. No.
Colonialism. Remember, my pick's next.
Yes.
Colonialism is a control of another territory, natural resources, and people by a foreign group. Colonizers control the political and tribal power of the colonized territory, while frequently an imperialist project. Colonialism can also take the form of settler colonialism, whereby settlers from one or multiple colonizing metropoles occupy a territory with the intention of partially or completely supplanting the existing population. I don't know how we got back. Whew, I'm dodging a bullet here, baby. It's a good thing it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I know what not to choose. I'll tell you that.
What will you choose?
Let's go. What is othered?
Where the fuck?
Othered is just highlighted. Surely that
othered?
I'm choosing othered.
It's discrimination. Okay. In philosophy, the other is a fundamental concept referring to anyone or anything perceived as distinct or different from oneself. This distinction is crucial for understanding how individuals construct their own identities, as the encounter with the otherness helps define the boundaries of the self. Okay. I don't really got a lot here to work with. So I can do sexual orientation.
Hey, no, you're too far down.
Yeah. It's in the next one.
Man, I'm winning, baby.
What's this one? Is that who I think it is? No. Could I? There's a fly in my room. Well, okay, it's only in the first paragraph, so I can't click that one. So I'm gonna go with this one because I think I know where this could go. Okay, phenomenology is a philosophical study and movement largely associated with the 20th century that seeks objectively investigates the nature of subjective conscious experience. It attempts to describe the universal features of consciousness while avoiding assumptions about the external world, aiming to describe phenomena as they appear and explore the meaning of the significance of the lived experience.
Okay. Let's look at phenomena.
Phenomena? Okay. Phenomena.
A phenomenon, phenomena is sometimes spelled as an observable event The term came into its modern philosophical usage during the Immanuel Kant, through Immanuel Kant, who constructed it with the noumenon, which cannot be directly observed. The Kant was heavily influenced by Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz, Leibniz, in part of his philosophy in which phenomenon and noumenon serve as interrelated technical terms, far predating this, the ancient Greek Pharisees philosopher Sextus Empiricus.
His name is sexist.
Is that where you want to go with this?
I think I will. That's a sound funny.
All right.
Okay. Sexist. Do I want to?
Sextus, not sexist.
Nah, it's funny. It's sexist.
We went from gorillas to phenomenon.
That's funny. I think I want to actually do not ancient Greek philosophy.
I think I'm steering us far from any not safe for work stuff.
So far, but like that colonialism could have got us somewhere.
I almost biffed it right at the beginning. And now we are 20 minutes over time.
Well, maybe should we say that's the end then? You win. It's over 20 minutes overtime.
If you want to, you know what? I'll give you 3 tries.
Okay.
Using
just like on my own, like
using just the first 2 paragraphs on your own. Try to get us somewhere. You get 3 tries from here.
Okay. Oh God. Oh, okay. This makes it way more interesting. We're on philosophy. How do I get from philosophy to sex? Okay. Metaphysics, ethics. Maybe we can get from biology.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Study of life, organisms, natural science. What would get there faster for me? Evolution or genes? I don't know.
You got 2 clicks.
Okay, I also have this one. Let's see if it shows up. Medicine, agriculture, okay. Molecular DNA, Charles Darwin. Natural selection? Could we? Maybe. Fuck. Homostasis. Okay, I'm gonna do genes. Fuck, I'm fucked. Fuck.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
I got one. I got population. It's not gonna give me anywhere. Yeah, okay. You win. GG's.
Yeah, baby. Our channel stays up. Nothing terrible.
I got crossbreeding. Fuck. Hold on. Let's see how many clicks it takes. We don't have to. They're sexual.
How many more clicks? How many more?
Okay. So we're on 3. So from Greek philosophy to how many Caleb says on post, right? So this is 4. We got 4. Sexual. And we can only use the first 2. That's the rule. I'm on 4. Female, male, offspring, ovula. Let's see if we can get from offspring.
It's 5.
Sexual. Vagina. Okay, we're game over.
All right, it took
like an extra 6 clicks. Yeah, okay, I'll close out of it. Don't show that last part. Just blur it or something. I almost had you there at the very
beginning. I almost threw.
That was a.
But was that within the first 2 paragraphs? That's the real question.
Well, yeah, I guess we could do this game again. That's the rule. It has to be the first 2 paragraphs because that gives you enough links, and then it's just a back and forth.
That's true.
I think it was in the. Well, I guess I did go to Thailand. We kind of made the rules up as we went, but that was pretty fun. I won't lie.
All right, the channel is saved. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing lewd was.
Yeah, except for vagina.
That's scientific. That's not lewd. That's scientific.
Yes.
Anyway, that's it. I got nothing. I had nothing. Pulled something out of thin air as we were recording.
Real.
All right, cool. I guess anything else you want to add?
GG's to Pope Francis. Had a good game. Got some pretty good stats at the end of the day.
Great run.
Yeah.
Apologies to Bing for falsely accusing you of AI slop.
And shout out
My
to
bad.
Wikipedia for giving us a game.
That's
I love
true.
playing hyperlinks.
Hyperlinks to Wikipedia.
And that was like pure. Like I haven't Googled anything on Bing in a while. So it's like it's a perfect area to see.
It's true.
I haven't put any links.
That is true. Focus. Why is it not focused? Anyway, that's it. See you guys next time. Peace out.
Deuces.